All right. So, last session, y'all wandered into a large, imposing gray tower that, upon inspection from your wonderful druid, was almost entirely composed of intense, vibrant, divine magic. With a slight sense of foreboding, the group made their way inside, making the assumption that the temple was eating people based on the blood pooling on the carpets but disappearing into the stone. You made your way through the entry chamber and into the vast bottom floor of this temple to Graynor. At the center of this room, there was a raised dais, whatever you want to call it. And at the center of that dais, there was a tarnished standing brass mirror. Inscribed upon it, there were the words in Infernal and Celestial, "Face yourself." Velnerith, ignoring the advice of her wise elder, stepped forward and faced the mirror, being overtaken by an intense sense of pride and arrogance. And at the same time, Taric also fell prey to this mirror. While attempting to obfuscate their visions, you mostly just hindered yourselves as you attempted to get them away, and as Henry identified the mirror as the first trial of Graynor. After realizing what this was, you all took your turn facing yourself, succumbing to pride and overcoming it. And some of you had a harder time doing so than others. Certain draconic prides overwhelmed you, and some of you were taken into the past with visions of intense emotional turmoil. And though fairly headstrong, you worked it out, skull to skull, and eventually you each passed this trial. Then you made your way through the left entryway down into the lower floor of this tower, where you found a doorway that faded into complete blackness. Upon entry, you found yourself bombarded with whispers in a language most of you couldn't understand. Told you to run, told you to not run, told you to face your fears. And as you all fumbled through the dark, you found yourselves at the entrance of the tower, though things were different. The doorway was sealed, and inscribed upon it was a riddle. After a slight moment of deliberation, you realized the answer was War, who, the god of this, Graynor, War is his domain. And upon answering it, you walked back through the doorway and found yourself again in the lower floor, facing the stairway up. Returned to the first floor where the mirror was, and made your way to the next door, the right-hand side that led up the tower. And that is where we pick up tonight's adventure. So, gentlemen, lady, as you make your way through the first floor of the Trials of Graynor and make your way towards the ascending stairway, please take it away.
Can I have clarification on one thing before we start?
Absolutely.
The mirror, was it still there when we came back in after that second trial?
It is still there.
Okay. So
You're like smashing it to get some frustration out.
no. But after being put into some sort of strange illusion state, Taric would be now paying attention to literally everything to try to like compare it to what he saw when he was down here, just to get his own bearings and to make sure that we're not try to figure out if we're still actually in some sort of strange God's playroom. Yeah.
No, we did notice changes comparatively to the real world
Outside.
compared to the shadow realm that we were in before.
If anybody's unsure and would like to compare, you're welcome to make a perception check.
I will make a perception check.
I'm not
I
good
will
at those.
guidance you.
Velnor
Oh,
gives
good.
you a
I was
little
gonna guidance myself,
slap
but that
on your
works too.
owl ass.
I go to guidance myself, and I feel a strong hand on my shoulder, and I'm okay
You,
with
you
it.
go to
Muscle
slap
mommy?
your own ass, and then you realize somebody slapped the other cheek.
It is a muscle mommy.
That is a 21 plus a D4, which
Nice.
is
God damn.
Nice.
You're not a muscle mommy. You're
plus 2, so that is 23.
Okay, awesome. Yes. As you look around, you do see like the faint residue on the dais from Seth's smoke bomb. You see the same little bit of rubble and debris near the front entrance where you were, where you picked up the pebbles to throw at the mirror before Seth gave you a ball bearing. So you are superbly confident you are in the same space and not in
I see
illusion
pieces
space.
of I see pieces of Barbaros on the floor or in the corner.
Yeah, there's a chip scale on the ground.
A little bit of blood, just a little
One of
little
Seth's
pool.
teeth.
No, I thought all the blood got sucked up by the tower because it's a weird vampire tower.
Actually, as you look around with a 23, the splashes of blood that were from Barbaros and Seth's altercation are gone.
Mm.
So just chips of Barbaros. Got it.
Just
Yeah,
chips of Barbaros's.
Crumbs.
Barbaros crumbs, yummy.
Not excited about this.
The breakfast cereal of Auroros.
A Barbaros creme brulee.
Barbaros crunchies.
So, which doorway did we initially take?
We
You
went
took
down.
the left-hand door that descended, and on the right side of the room there is an ascending staircase.
We flipped a coin, went down, and then did that whole thing and needed to go back up.
Well, I guess we should go up this time.
I mean, you're also welcome to go back down and try that room again.
I think we passed.
We hope we passed.
You hope you found a trial.
And not just
I
a
think it's,
puzzle.
Just a
A prank.
random puzzle.
I don't know. Maybe there's a chest in the center of that room. Who
Hey
knows?
TM, can I insight you?
Sure. Go ahead. Roll an insight check.
Guidance.
No guidance on this one.
11.
Kind of hard to read.
Yeah, he usually is. Works in
I like to think
mysterious
that-
ways and all that jazz.
I like to think that Velnorith always has guidance like 3/4 of the way cast and just like holding her hand out like
Ready.
Perpetually edging guidance.
Yep.
Just like I
Oh,
think
no.
it'll happen sooner or later.
You,
Don't say it
you
that way.
can't say that. No.
Edging guidance. It's a holy edging.
Um,
No.
Roll to
fuck.
detect douchery. So sorry, Velnorith is into edging. Confirmed. Is that what we're going with this?
I don't know about Velnorith. Corbin sure as hell is.
Oh, okay.
oh no.
I didn't even say anything.
Alrighty.
And that's how it starts.
We did it, everybody.
Okay. So, anyway. Do you all head towards the staircase?
Go near
Seems
it.
our
Go
business.
back down,
We have
or
a trap person that looks for traps, yes?
you have a rogue
Uh,
adjacent person.
Yes,
You have a
we
very
discussed this last
perceptive.
time.
You have a very perceptive druid. That's about what you're working with.
We
Well,
also have a
um,
wizard.
this tower has been filled with curiosities of all kind. I think caution should be our primary goal here. And I look to Velnorith, and you're staying with me. Stop going directly at things. Barbaros, you're not taking the lead. I can still see blood coming out of your scales.
I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. It's only a
One
minor
time.
scratch.
I heard cracking.
Flesh wound.
No,
Yes, it was Seth's skull.
I'm taking point.
Can confirm.
I'm taking point this time. I'm armored enough. You idiots keep walking directly into traps for no particular reason.
That sounds fair.
Well, the reason is that you're supposed to be able to put me back up on my feet.
We tried. You dragged him to the ground.
That's fair. Go on then. Lead.
I'm not an infinite font of heals, so yeah, I'm gonna go first, and I start making my way. There's a door in front of us. Is that the
It is
Feels like
just
a-
a stone archway that immediately leads into a spiral staircase.
Stairs going upwards.
So this is the. Are we in the first room? Going to
Yep,
the
you're
right
in the
this time?
room with the mirror. And
Going to the right
off
this
to the
time. Okay,
right, there's
yeah,
a
okay.
stairway up.
Okay. On the archer to the stairway, is there any celestial, or is it just a stone arch?
Nothing on the side facing you. No.
I'll start making my way up the stairs, and I'll be looking for shenaniganry as I go up.
Okay.
I will cast my dancing lights through the areas to give him the clearest shot that he can.
I would have put light on my shield. I probably should have said that. I would have put light on my shield. I'm very good at putting
I
light on shields.
believe is light concentration.
I
no.
don't think so. It just lasts for an hour. Let me double check that though.
Because you cast it on
Light is not
Barbaros's
concentration.
shield.
Light
so
is not
now you have
concentration.
2 spotlights and a set of dancing lights.
Just color indifferently, it'll be a rave.
It does leave. It's not concentration, but if I cast it again, it does leave the previous place that it was placed. So yeah, but I'm in front. That's why I did it.
All right, so Barbaros, your spotlight fades away. I know you're sad about that.
I am sad about that.
It made fun colors on your scales.
No, the light is gone.
And Taric, so you cast light as a couple of
I'm holding my shield
globules
forward as I
appear
scan.
above you and also float. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
You're still my spotlight.
Oh, that was cute.
7.
7. You are confident there are no traps. You don't see any tripwires or raised stones on the stairs. Again, just like the floor before, it is kind of like flagstone steps, but everything is perfectly level.
Okay, I
And
start going up
you-
the stairs.
Okay. It ascends in a gradual, slow turn up. Like it feels like it's moving along the outside of the tower. And after a few dozen yards, you come to another archway, and you see a room beyond. Looks like a banquet hall.
Archway. Any celestial on it?
There is. And as you look, 'cause you can read Celestial, it says, let me take a look here. Hunger is the state of a warrior. Thirst is the state of the valiant.
Dark size. Don't eat the goddamn food when we go in there.
It's food. I am a little peckish.
I will break what's left of you, Barbaros.
Well then, threaten me with a good time.
You can tell Tarik's completely done with this at this point. He's just, only 2 trials in, he's just miserable.
Haven't even gotten to the second trial. You're like looking at it and going, fuck, man.
I know one of them's gonna walk in and just like pick up a chicken leg or something and just start eating it.
Hey,
Well.
it smells good enough.
As you say that,
Oh God.
you all stand at the entryway to this room and roll me a group perception check.
Oh, joy.
Do it.
Can I
Roll
guidance
things
myself?
for me. Okay. Guidance. Edge that guidance, baby. Edge it.
I'm gonna guidance myself too.
It's
I
the
need
best
it.
roll I'm going to get all night.
Double edging.
I got a 12.
You
So-
really should have saved that 18.
Yeah.
I got a 9.
23.
It's a 10. It's a 12.
Okay. Honestly, as a group, good enough. Actually, Fane, what'd you get? I'm sorry.
What are we rolling? Sorry.
Perception.
Receiving.
Perceive for me.
God damn it, 22.
Hell yeah. Okay, so as you all stand at the entryway to this hall, you see it is a room just as massive as the one you were just in, and across the way you see another arched stone doorway with a staircase leading up. Between you and it is dozens of long, wooden banquet tables piled with every food you could imagine. You see roasted meats, vegetables, starches, potatoes. There are pies and baked goods galore, cups and cups, and pitchers full of liquids that you can't tell what are from here. You actually see on one table there is a whole ass roasted spitted pig, apple in mouth, the whole shebang. And the aroma that is reaching you is sublime. All of you, your mouths start to water immediately. And there are tapestries all over the walls and a large fire pit at the center with actual roasting spits on it and more food cooking. No people. But this room looks fresh, cared for, brand new.
Valnoret, we were told that this was an abandoned tower, yes?
Yes, we were.
This doesn't feel very abandoned.
Taric then realizes he didn't actually tell them what the message said, and reads it out loud to them.
Well, it does look quite delectable.
It said hungry. Hunger is the state of the warrior. I'm not entirely sure if that means we're supposed to or not supposed to eat.
Well, an army marches on its stomach.
Every warrior I've ever met has been quite the eater.
Does that
You
mean
never know.
we consume or?
That we were supposed to endure hunger.
Can any of you check for duplicity, poison?
I can check to see if it's even real.
Well, then, that would be probably the first thing.
Ritual cast detect magic.
Okay. Take 10 minutes as you all stand and rest, leaning against the doorway and just smelling
Is
this
there
absolute
anything-
enticing aroma. Good.
Is there anything else in the room besides all of the food?
No, it is just banquet tables. It looks like a feast hall.
I
And
see mulberry over there, some roasted duck. What is that? A dark cheese there with the blue veins running through it. Come on, have you figured it out yet?
at that, your detect magic goes off, and once again, you have to almost shield your eyes and squint back as the entirety of the stonework around you, everything physical here, glows that bright silver white of divine magic.
The food itself also as well.
As you look at the food, there is just the faintest glimmer of the silver white essence of divine magic. And ever so slightly, like a purple hue to the outside of it, which you know to be conjuration.
DM, is
But-
the fire?
It is
Wait,
not illusion.
hold on. Sorry. Let me specify. Conjuration, not illusion.
Not illusion, conjuration.
Not illusion. Hmm.
So it's actual food. Interesting. DM, the fires that are here, are they actually giving off heat?
Hard to tell from this distance. You
Henry's
are
gonna assume that
roughly
they're
100 feet.
Henry's gonna assume they're giving off heat and his old bones are aching, so he's gonna walk over to one of the fires and just take a seat and start like rubbing his knees to try to like
Okay.
soften up
So-
the hardened cartilage.
Taric, as you finish casting detect magic and take in all that light, as your eyes start to adjust, you just watch the small hobbled figure of Henry just walk past you through the archway. And Henry, as you enter the room, as soon as you cross the threshold, that smell becomes so much more intense. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
No.
Oh god, no, Barbaros. You're not allowed in here.
Yeah, right.
Still wait for it, a butt.
We could just render him unconscious and drag him.
Oh god,
Yep.
it's not doing the thing. Hold up.
Get your pickaxes, boys. We're taking down walls.
I didn't realize this, but my
We're going around.
my character. Oh, there it goes. My character screen was transparent for a moment, and it was terrifying. Oh, wisdom.
You can't see me.
Wisdom saving throw. Saving throw. I got a 5.
Okay.
Well, actually, hold up. This is a magical effect, yes?
Yes.
I get advantage on these.
Hit it.
Please be better.
And a 5.
It's an 11, so technically better.
Okay. As you were hobbling towards the fire, and you were focused, like, oh, taking a seat there is going to be so nice.
Mm-hmm. Nice warm stones.
What is Henry's favorite meal?
Henry's favorite meal is probably the apple tarts, the apple crumb tarts that he used to get from the bakery that was outside of the library. He'd go over before he started his research, and would go get an apple crumb tart.
Okay. As you approach the fire, there is actually a few nice cushioned stools right around it. And sitting right on like the cobbled edges of the fire pit, there's a small silver tray with like a parchment paper, wax paper. And as you take a seat, the groan just escapes you. You realize that tray is full of apple tarts. And it's been so long. And you have to have one.
It's been 84 years. I've been waiting to say that.
It's amazing.
Do I see Henry?
I pick up
like,
I pick up the tart. Velnera, they have the tarts. The ones I used to get from the bakery. Oh, it's been so long.
Yeah, what do I see?
You watch Henry walk on in, and you see he sniffs kind of pleasantly, and he just makes his way, and he takes a seat in a stool, and there's a little tray next to him. You're not sure if it was there before, and he just reaches out and pulls up what looks like a nice pastry, and he says that out to you and takes a bite.
Has he taken a bite yet?
Oh yeah,
Oh, damn. Okay.
he dove into this thing.
Before I take a step forward, I will look at everyone. Do not eat the food.
That's literally what I just told you.
And I will walk in.
Okay. The moment you step through the archway, the smell becomes overpowering. It smells like your mother's cooking. Roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
DM, do I feel any other effects besides just this is? I
You-
haven't had one of these tarts in a while, and I wanted to eat it.
At this point, as Velnorith walks in, you finish the tart,
Mm-hmm.
and you're ravenous. It's been years since you've had one of these,
Mm-hmm.
and you go for another.
Gotcha.
I'll just do
Ah, yes, the gluttony trap.
20
Huh. Pride. Gluttony.
plus 4.
We're seeing a trend here.
18.
18. It smells incredible. It really does. And the food is so tempting. But your focus is on Henry.
Oh, now to be right back.
So you watch as Velnorith, all of you, watch as Velnorith steps into the room, and you watch her also lift her head and take a deep breath in through her nose, just inhaling the scent. Squares her shoulders, and makes her way straight for Henry. Doesn't stop for any of the food.
Taric is now he's going to drop his dispel magic as he is confident that everything here is either magically conjured or potentially an illusion somewhere in the room. Not positive. Just going to go with conjuration because he can verify it.
Mhm.
He's going to attempt to cast Create Bonfire on one of the tables and burst into flames.
Okay. Does that require a roll?
It's a saving throw on the part of whatever I'm casting it on.
Table's
So
not gonna.
I'll say the table better have a good throw.
So you cast Create Bonfire, and you watch as on top of the table that you aim it at, the food all ignites and begins to burn and smolder away. And Create Bonfire lasts for a minute.
It lasts, for let me double check. I believe it's a minute, or I can drop it when I want to, which I would probably just wait if I see it. Concentration up to a minute, yeah. So it's concentration, so I can drop it as soon as I see. If I start seeing the food burning into like just inedible like mush, then or not mush. I guess it would harden, just charcoal. Then I would
It
drop
charcoals away and burns, and as you end it, you see there's no scorch marks on the table.
Mhm.
But as you watch, slowly, it seems like almost like out of a cornucopia, the food just begins to reappear.
I'm gonna need more fire. Are you all convinced this is a bad idea now?
Well, not entirely.
Seth sits down as
Taric walks down the stairs and leaves the tower.
Bye, Taric.
No, he doesn't, but he wants to so bad right now.
Screw you
Well,
all.
each thing
I'm
to
out.
this point each thing has been a challenge of some kind or another to this point. Whether or not it be a challenge to resist temptation or a challenge to see which one of us passes out last after a long night of singing and gorging ourselves. All things warriors must deal with.
Is there drink in this room? Like, is there like either?
Yeah, there are
alcohol or-
goblets and pitchers on all the tables also.
Okay.
None of you have seen
Well-
like what's in them, but they're there.
there an
And as
exit?
you're all here, it's been a couple minutes now, and Velnerith is beside Henry, and Henry is just eating tarts.
You all have to try this.
That's-
It's quite good.
What did you say, Henry?
You all should try this. It's quite good.
Okay. So I know where she's going. Velnerith is standing beside you. I'm not going to voice her until she comes back, but Velnerith is beside you.
Yeah.
Well, I really can't taste sweet things. As I look at this like plate of goodies.
Yeah. Has anybody else stepped into the room? You were all outside the doorway, just kind of watching this.
Nope, I'm producing my alchemy kit, and I'm going to dampen a small piece of cloth in the, mildly dampen it in the estrus kobold urine,
Oh my gosh.
wrapping
Disgusting.
it in
Okay.
another cloth, and then throwing it onto a bandana to use as a gas mask.
Is that what
Okay.
you're calling it?
He's
It'll
gassing
bring-
himself. It's
I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
It's
it's
a
a gas
stronger
sing
smell
mask.
than anything else.
It's also
That's-
a puke bag. Doubles.
It's gonna be
Foul.
You know what? He's gonna be cheesing his ass off in a minute here.
Amazing.
Couple up my alchemy kit again, and then step in, knowing that at least this will hinder any olfactory sense.
Okay. As you step in, the scent of this room does not overtake the kobold piss. So you don't smell any of the goodies, and you're able to step in unaffected. Velnerith, you have now made it to Henry, and as you walk through the room, and you've been beside him for a few minutes. In fact, while we were focusing on Henry, Taric set one of the tables on fire. The food burned away, and as the fire ended, the food slowly began to repopulate itself. And in this time, Henry has just been devouring these tarts.
Watching, especially seeing that they're coming back and watching Henry just keep eating, I'm going to bear hug Henry and pick him up.
Oh, Velner, that's just so kind of you to be just. Oh God, why are we going?
Away from the food.
But it's just so tasting the fire on my knees. It's just been so. Oh, we've been walking for so long. Where are we going? Why am I floating?
Henry,
Yes.
as Velnerith takes you away from your food,
Mm-hmm.
that is unacceptable. You are in agony. You are starving. You have not eaten in years. You need food.
Velner, I understand that we're trying to go somewhere, but I need to. It's been so long. But dude, put me down. We'll talk about this. Just let me get a few more. I'm so hungry. I said put me down.
Henry, where are we? Think.
We're taking a break during our adventure in the tower. I'm enjoying some fire on my knees and some lovely tarts, as you should be joining me.
And what happened previously to this?
To what?
To us finding a room full of food that you just now want.
It was a quite pleasant sight coming up on a banquet of food. It should not. I think I taught you better not to waste food.
Henry is, though small in stature, he is fighting you physically.
Mm-hmm.
You want to make a roll? My strength's real bad.
We can roll. Like I'm not letting you go.
Let's give it a shot.
Yeah, make it an attested grapple check. Athletics or acrobatics on Henry's check. Athletics on Velnerith's.
Just as they're doing this grappling thing, Taric calls out, "I'm not healing you again, Henry."
You didn't have to heal me in the first place.
I got an 18.
Yes.
I got a 15, so you keep holding.
Okay. Well, you hold him, but he is thrashing near violently to get out of your grasp.
Have I dislocated a hip yet?
Oh, my hip! Oh, my sciatica.
Has anybody else stepped into the room?
Taric will, having just at this point, he looks at Barbaros. Graynor wants us to do this, I suppose.
Most likely. Am I allowed in now?
Do your worst.
I'd like to scoop up like some of the meat, like the biggest chunk of meat that Barbaros looked like he was eyeing. Roast duck.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna walk over by the archway and throw it across it to him.
Raise up my hands to grab it.
Okay. He hums a huge chunk of roasted duck to you.
So it passes through the archway and still is.
It's there.
Okay. Well, what is this? Spring duck suckling. A honey texture. Hey, look at the crack on the skin here. Expertly made.
Do you bite it?
Oh, no, I'm sniffing it. I'm taking in the whole experience here.
It smells delicious.
Looking at this, look at Taric and show him my very sharp and long conical teeth. Yes. Let's see how this is, and take a big old bite out of it.
Okay. It is decadent, phenomenal. Melts in your mouth. There actually is like a sweet honeyed glaze to it, almost like it's almost like a mead taste, like it's been soaked in a little bit of alcohol to loosen up the meat. And as you take a bite, wisdom saving throw, please.
And here we go.
Here we go. Can it be as bad as last time?
Let's
Can
find out.
Yeah. What you get?
How'd we do?
be an 8. And thus it starts.
Yes.
This food is incredible, and you are starving. Those seats look incredible. There's drink to be had.
Oh my God.
You must feast.
I'll tell you, it's really not to my liking. A little overcooked. So I step in, just devouring it super fast. Too many spices. You know, humans, they love their butters and their honeys, peppers and salts. Just give it to me raw and wriggling.
And as you step in, what is Barbaros's favorite meal?
Oh, Barbaros's favorite meal. I'm gonna go with. Chicken. He really likes chicken.
Regular roasted.
Regular, just
Roasted?
regular fire cooked chicken.
As you step in, the
Meat
table
and
to
tea.
your left is just loaded high with lightly cooked, crisped on the edges chicken.
It's not overcooked or spiced. This is perfect. Good campfare. Still have to keep the flies away. And just sit down and start eating.
And it is exactly to your liking.
Mwah.
I'm gonna try to
Yes.
take Henry out of the room.
Okay. Henry, Velnorith is taking you away from your food.
Oh
and
yeah,
there's nothing in the world you want more than to eat.
I've been fighting it the whole time.
Well, we did have our athletics check.
We did.
Yeah, physically she has overpowered you.
Oh, son
Physically is a really specific word you just used there.
You son of a bitch.
I'm
I
gonna
don't,
You are what
I
you
don't-
are.
I don't have a lot of spells to do what I want.
Good.
I'm gonna go ahead
The-
and start making another bandana for somebody.
You cast catapult on an apple tart and just into your mouth.
Thought about it.
Taric,
Hey, it's me. Hi.
give me an insight check, please.
Ooh, I like those.
While he rolls that, DM, can I attempt to? I know Mage Hand can't pick up anything over a certain weight.
26 crit. Sorry.
Nice, nice. But can I conjure my Mage Hand and place it in a way where she's walking that'll catch her shoe to trip her?
Roll me an Arcana check on that. Taric, with a natural fucking 20. Mwah, beautiful.
18.
18. Awesome. We will get to that. The natural 20, a total of 26 on the insight check. You watched 2 moments while Henry started to gorge himself on these tarts. And you watched the stupor overcome him. His demeanor changes slightly. Not a lot, but slightly as he relaxed so much. And you still had Detect Magic up for a moment. As he turned and said, "You all should try this," you watched the magic around him waver. Just this brief moment as he tried to entice you all to share with him. A slight waver in this magic.
Waver
Back
as
to-
in like a flicker, like the enchantment, whatever sort of magic is on him, stopped for like a brief moment and came back up.
Yes. Almost like
I have
it
an idea.
released him.
I have an idea, but I have to make a wisdom check.
So, with an 18, as you cast the mage hand out, Velnorith, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as he uses a translucent magical effect to trip you as you have him in your face, bear hugging him, try to carrying him out.
Suck at dexterity.
Didn't pin his hands. Rookie mistake.
Yep. Gotta get the finger locks.
Yeah, finger lock and cover the mouth. Like that's how you take down a wizard.
Again. Ooh, that's a 6.
That's a 6. So like a ton of bricks, Velnorith, you feel something catch your leg and you tumble over fucking armor smashing on the ground, and Henry, you tumble loose of her arms.
Do I land on top of Henry though?
I would say you kind of intentionally trying to not hurt him, because if you landed on Henry, you'd kill him. You probably try to land on your side, so he rolls out. You still got him kind of like half hugged, but he could. With that, you break loose enough that Henry, you could try to escape again. So another contested grapple check.
Let's do that.
Athletics or acrobatics? You got this, buddy.
I got an 18.
Ooh,
It's pretty good.
I got an 8.
Hey.
So with that, as you tumble, Henry like tuck and rolls right out of your arms, and Henry, you're back up on your feet.
I will move quickly. It's Henry. Quickly. Back over to the fire. I'll grab a couple of the tarts. Valnorth, I'm sorry, I don't like to resort to violence, but if you would just give it a try, they're just like home.
And Henry, in that exact moment, as you hand the tart out to Velnrith, the spell breaks. The food is delicious.
Mm-hmm.
You're feeling pretty full. You are no longer ravenous.
Do I recognize that I was under some kind of spell?
Yes. Though you do not fear the food.
Oh, that was Velnith. I'm sorry. I'm confused.
Oh.
I feel quite full now. The tarts were delicious, but I no longer feel. I don't want to run from you anymore. Something about the food makes you want to eat it more. To the point of exploding. I may need to sit for a moment. My stomach is quite full. Oof.
Gestures broadly at Barbaros currently gorging himself.
Oh,
No.
yes, I'll take another one.
Really?
Taric's suspicions confirmed. He is going to he's going to step directly into. He's going to sigh and then he's going to step directly into the room. I will make that
As you
wisdom
step
save
into the
for
room.
you.
Yes, wisdom save, please.
While he makes the save, Henry's now not fearing the food. He's gonna take a quick bite. Does anything else happen?
Didn't roll.
No. It is as delicious as you remember.
It's
A little sickening because you're pretty full
I'm
at
pretty
this point.
full, but it's more of a test. If the magic leaves you, I think, if you are no longer succumbing to that, the food seems safe. Keep that in mind.
22.
The rest of my
22?
legs.
I had to roll
As
it
you
in
step
Foundry
in-
because D&D Beyond broke for some reason. That was interesting.
Yeah, mine's being weird.
Being weird.
Too.
So as you step in, the smell is again, it magnifies tenfold the moment you step through the doorway. What is Taric's favorite meal?
So Taric doesn't have a favorite food as much as he does have he has a penchant for fruit juices, grape juice specifically. If you remember when we were in the tavern, he didn't want any drink. He just wanted to have some nice fruit juice that they would have used just like a chaser or something.
So as you step in, you realize that about the third table in, there's a tall glass decanter, and it is full of a beautiful, thick fruit juice. Whatever
thick?
tart, because it's fucking pulped up, baby.
Ugh.
Deep pulp shit in medieval times.
Fair.
And it looks incredible, decadent. You were not overcome with the desire to go for it, but it is absolutely appealing to you.
Taric is going to go over to the pitcher of this and pour some out into a cup. A goblet, I'm assuming, of some denomination. He will hold it. Actually, no, he would just hold it up by the stem because he's a freaking mongoloid. And he's gonna bring it. He's gonna walk over to Barbaros. My friend, we should share. This meal is not one for eating alone. You give me some of yours, I'll give you some of mine.
Barbaros, as you are gorging yourself on this phenomenal chicken, heaps and heaps of it, Taric comes up and offers you a goblet of like a sparkling fruit juice and says these words.
Snatch it right up, down it, continue to consume.
Do I feel any different? I know I wasn't really affected by it, but like, do I feel like a weight off my shoulders or something like that?
You notice the smell of the room is significantly less intense, but no weight off your shoulders.
Okay.
When
So Barbaros
I said
didn't
something close. Yeah.
So Barbaros didn't actually give me any chicken after I asked for some.
Guess not.
No, I hover over and growl at you.
Come on.
Oh no,
Greedy
he's gone
vein
beast.
dragons.
He's gone
Yes!
beast mode.
This tower is phenomenal,
I
specifically
just
for
imagine
Barbaros.
he's gone out of his way to make a chicken mound and is currently resting upon it while snacking on it.
No,
Much as one would find a dragon.
He's on all fours circling it.
Yeah, I'm showing you my teeth again, but not in that fake way he tries to make a smile. Like this, no, this is like, I will bite you.
A little bit of drool coming down.
I look up at Seth. Should we just leave him here?
Hmm. Mercs.
The most seasoned warrior, and he's the worst at Granos trials.
As
It's wild to
bottle.
me.
As he says that, you
Dip.
notice that like Barbaros' stomach has started to like distend slightly.
Dark, do you have any more of that drink?
Getting sleepy.
I gesture over to the table where there's a picture of it.
Yeah, there's
Take a small
pitchers
amount.
and goblets of drink.
I take an
everywhere.
amount, pour it into another
Oh,
goblet.
sorry. I will take it and I will pour it in. I will hand it to him.
Good. I'll take it.
I believe you're along the right track, but whoever has the food
Yep.
has to give it up.
Oh, I understand. I trickle about 2 drops of my diluted wake me up for him.
Oh God.
Hand it over to Barbaros. Come pie, buddy.
Snatch it. Just down it back.
Okay, as you do, there is a strange briny tang to this fruit juice, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
He's gonna think it's just alcohol. What are you doing?
What is this?
He's not even gonna notice.
We're just gonna leave him here.
Oh,
Chicken's
To
gonna
make
absorb
things-
it all.
as he is thinking about it, I
Hey.
am going to dangle
And
the vial
8,
that he knows oh so well in front of him.
Same as the wisdom saving throw.
yeah, you catch that strange taste, and you see Seth hold up the small vial of cobalt piss.
That is cobalt piss
Oh.
from a female in heat.
And you immediately retch and begin to vomit.
It's gotta
This
last a
Barbaros-
while.
I cast guidance on him as he's vomiting.
The guidance soothes you slightly, and as soon as you are done retching,
God,
You
you more
are
chicken to get rid of this
hungrier than
vomit
before.
taste.
In the vomit, is there just like whole ass chicken bones just coming out?
Yes.
Too?
Oh
'Cause
yeah, he's
just
eating.
oh, yeah.
He's eating them.
the whole thing.
but as soon as you finish retching and emptying the contents of your stomach, you are ravenous again.
God, why?
Just continue eating.
Ah,
I'm gonna just take a chicken from him.
Does he bite your hand?
give me the chicken, Seth.
Are you sure you don't want to share, buddy?
Why would I share with you? This is mine.
Because, buddy, more the merrier.
Barbaros. As he says that, you in the back of your mind, you hear this honey sweet voice that was always there with you at the break of day. And then one last time right before dusk. And it says, "What is the spirit of a warrior without camaraderie of a campfire?"
You meddle in the affairs of dragons, boy. You are small and will go well with a condiment. As I pick up a platter of the chicken and I shove it towards him.
Much obliged.
As you do, the spell breaks.
You're too small to eat anyways.
Thane, what are you doing, pal?
Has just been watching all
I
of this
forgot
go
about Fane.
down.
Yep.
Just
I
standing at
hold
the
up another
archway.
handkerchief. You want it?
I suppose it's better than risking it. You seem to fare well with it. Sure.
It's okay. It's relatively diluted, or it's actually relatively like soft. You won't notice too badly.
Ah, yes, the piss rag. Wrap it
Okay.
upon your face.
He whips
It
up
is- It is a small piece of cloth wrapped in another piece of cloth wrapped in a handkerchief that you put.
and
over
it
your-
smells disgusting, Fane, as you put it up to your face.
Yes, this is about what I expected it to be. Thank you, Seth.
Well,
Okay. So you step into the room and catch no whiff of the decadence of the room. What are you all doing?
This entire time while all of this has been happening, Henry has gone over, grabbed some water, put it on the fire to heat it up, and then heat it up just enough, and then take the cauldron, put it down, and soak his feet.
Oh, nice. I
And
love
Henry's
that.
relaxing.
I'll go over to the table that has my mom's old home cooked pie that I haven't had in forever, that I've pretty much forgotten what it even smelled like until I smelled it. And I will bring it over to Henry. I would like you to have some.
Oh, my girl, for you, I will try some, but I am bloated beyond reasoning at this point. There's too many tarts. I will.
no one way to fix that.
I will. No, I will. No. You keep that foul concoction away from me. I will take a piece. Thank you, my girl. I will take a piece of the pie and have enough not to like eat it as if like I'm taking a bite to eat it, but enough that I can like taste it and try it.
Okay. Belnrith,
Mhm.
what kind of pie is it?
It's just a simple apple pie.
Henry, it's not the greatest you've ever had, but it has that almost overly sweet, overcompensated with sugars and cinnamons to make up for, like, you can almost taste like that little bitter bite of unripened apples, like slightly out of season. But it's the crust has a beautiful flaky crisp to it. It is full of love. And it's good.
I'll take a bite, chew on it for a moment, look at Velnerith. It tastes like comforts of home. I understand why you like it, my dear. It's quite good. Enjoy. Pull up a seat. The fire is great for these legs. Oh,
I'd like to test if it still reacts to us eating the food, even though I have the mask to try to help break the enchantment.
You would for sure have to take the mask away to be able to eat. As soon as you lift the mask, wisdom saving throw.
While he's doing that, I don't know how to really phrase this. Does Taric have the... Is there any way that Taric would be able to intuit whether or not he's actually passed the trial, or if he has skipped the actual step of eating and that is part of the trial? That was what I was trying to get at with the like weightlifting off the shoulders type of thing. I don't know how I would intuit this, but
roll me a religion or an insight check, your choice. And Seth, what did you get on your wisdom saving throw?
insight
I
again.
managed to roll a 16.
That is
Awesome.
a
Okay.
19.
Perfect. Get you that in a second. As you lift your mask away and lift some type of food off the table to your mouth, you catch the absolutely divine smell of all of this food, and it overpowers you for a moment. And as that happens, right before you, what is Seth's favorite food?
Actually, something very quaint, despite noble upbringing. It's just kind of a mishmash of trail rations that his sister made for him before before the last sortie that got her killed.
You see as a linen pouch with a faint, like oiled outer edge appears on the table. As it falls away, you see a bag full of your sister's trail rations. And then the smell fades away. And the room still smells good, but it is not overwhelming. And the food sits before you.
I'll scoop up the bag and then walk to the fire and throw it in.
Okay. And it catches, burns away. Taric, with that, as you contemplate, you are confident that as the smell had elevated, peaked, and then subsided, that you had faced the trial and overcome it through strength of will. Okay. Anybody else doing anything?
Quick question: with Barbaros wretches, is it like a shark where the stomach comes out too, or is it just Sorry.
I haven't thought about that kind of anatomy, and I didn't think I wanted to.
Surprise!
I mean, how weird do we want to go?
Not that weird. Not that weird, bro. Not that weird.
Well, I feel like that's he's not just a torso. I mean, that's as I don't think he is. Is he just a torso? Is he a manlet just like you are in Borderlands?
Oh, El Salvatore.
I'll actually give the breakdown to Fane so that they can take the mask off, but warn them about what the muddlement to your mind might be.
Bane, you have the mask on, and
There's no
You're
way
told-
around this, is there?
It's
Nobody's
entirely up to
tried.
you, friend. I just want you to, know you need not wear it if you feel you're of strong enough will. And if need be, I'll be more than happy to try to help you. Less violently
I've
than I do with
seen your
Barbaros, of
help.
course.
I'm not sure I want that.
No, I just
Not
do it to
convinced
the
my
old
skull
goat
is
because
strong
his
enough.
physiology is different than the rest of yours.
he's either
Mm.
beat on people or fed them kobold piss. So
Yeah.
you take that help if you want it. Nobody has tried to go past a room without facing a trial, so who knows what'll happen?
That's why I leave it in Fane's court. It's up to them what they want to do.
I'd love to watch you try.
What's the worst that could happen? I'll be the test.
So be it.
Okay.
The worst that can happen is that you can explode, but sure.
Jesus Christ.
Suppose that's always an option. Somebody might actually get a hold of a wish spell of some form and just make you explode randomly.
We'll see if the god of war cares more about power of will than cunning.
Okay. So, do you all head towards the next doorway? Or are we still resting our old aching bones by the fire?
Oh, hold on. I'm just gonna do a quick.
I will use some of this time to resupply my.
Henry's asleep already.
to
I
resupply
flipped a
some of my
coin,
ration.
and Henry is like just sitting there, feet in warm water, and just asleep.
Amazing. Seth, what did you say? I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm just going to go ahead and use this time to resupply some of my rations with
Okay. Yeah.
some of the food.
Easy enough. I would say none of this
That's
food
about
is
a
like.
day's worth.
Yeah, I was gonna say none of this food is like jerky or any kind of rations. It is fresh feast food. You are confident it would not last long in a trail bag.
Nope.
But yeah, easy enough. You're able to add a day's rations.
Yeah.
Okay. Velnrith, as you sit beside Henry, you watch as he slowly just nods away.
Yep.
Nothing new.
No. Vilnirith is just gonna quiet sob to herself while she sits there.
Wow.
Well, sometimes mom's cooking will do that to you.
I'm also going to take some time to look around for our exit from this location so that Fane need not have to breathe in too long.
Directly across the room from where you entered, there is another doorway out.
Was it there before?
Yes, you saw it before.
I'll gesture to it to Fane so that they know full well. Like, that's our direction. And I'll start heading there.
Okay, so you all take a few moments and eat or rest, and Henry begins to nod away and sleep. Elnrith, you take a moment of quiet, emotional contemplation. And Seth heads towards the other end of the room, towards the doorway, after gesturing to it, Fane. Do you follow?
Yeah.
Okay. It's enough. Not even a minute. You cross the room, and anybody else who follows is able to do so quickly. And you are free to try and make your way to the next floor.
Let's try.
Taric will take point again.
Okay. Sorry, you take a step into the new stairway, and no issue, you're able to step on up.
Taric is pretty convinced that the Graynor is not trying to kill them with traps as much as trying to break them with trials, so he's not even going to bother checking for traps.
Okay.
He's not going to tell anybody else this, though.
All right. Who goes next?
Vilnirith will go next.
Okay. Elnrith goes next. Did you wake up Henry?
I would carry Henry.
Just
That's-
fireman's carrying it.
Adorable.
If
No,
you go to
I-
carry Henry, he's not that knocked out. He'd wake up.
I would carry him like a kid that falls asleep in the car.
I was
Henry,
debating on building a bindi for him.
Henry, roll me a perception check at disadvantage.
I don't know. You're gonna make me roll if I wake up.
Yes, you opted to do this.
I did.
Don't shake him. That's
Jake. Perception at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Put the bandana on him.
13.
13. You don't notice right away, but after about 10 to 15 feet of walking, you realize that you are moving, and you wake up slightly and realize that Velnrith has just scooped you up and is just kind of holding you against her chest.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm sorry, my dear. Did I fell asleep?
Of course you did. You always do.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know you have to do this periodically. God, that warm water felt so nice. I'm all right. You can put me down now.
I love this dynamic. So
I'll
the two of
totally
you,
put him down.
perfect. The two of you start to make your way up the stairs. Who goes next?
Auroros.
Okay. Barbaros follows behind Velnrith and
With
Henry.
a couple chicken wings.
No problem. You big old fucking piece of chicken.
He didn't vomit
Seth,
up all
Fane?
of his meal, so still got room.
You gotta keep on eating.
Gotta get that vomit taste out.
Gross, disgusting. I hate it.
Hmm.
Anyway, Seth, Fane, who goes next?
I'll take rear.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Barbaros ascends the stairs, and Fane, you go to follow. And as soon as your foot passes the threshold of this archway, in front of you, a third step up, a spectral form appears. And it is a large, plate-armored individual, shrouded face, long flowing cloak, or at least what you take as a cloak at first until you realize it's a folded in set of wings against their back. Ye who are unworthy, ye who are afraid, may not journey forth.
Does Fane alone see this, or am I able to see it from behind them?
You see it appear in front of him.
Do we all hear
Yeah.
that too?
Yeah, you hear the words echo forth, and as you all turn around, there is a massive 8-foot tall spectral entity standing between you and Fane.
I'll toss Fane a berry out of the grouping of rations I had pulled. Heads up.
Well, I think this is going to be more involved than that from what I saw from the others. Suppose I should have expected this. Imagine Graynor is not a gentle god. And they'll
no.
step back into the room and then pull off the mask.
Okay. As you do, the wonderful sense of all these foods come rushing to meet you, and you feel them multiply and just overwhelm you. Wisdom saving throw.
6.
6.
We're doing this.
What's Fane's favorite food?
I got him.
Pushes me out of the room anyway. A salad. A mustard leaf, persimmon, and cashew salad.
Hippie.
Beautiful. I love it.
Says the druid.
They're an elf. Yeah, fruit juice being your favorite meal. Fuck outta here.
Yeah.
I just go to the smoothie bar. I don't eat solids.
Yeah. I'm a hipster. That's different.
You're hippie and hipster. Amazing.
I'm not a
so-
vegan. I just like to be healthy.
Incredible. Fane, as you remove the mask and those smells just overpower your senses, the table close to you is piled high with platters full of salads. With every vinaigrette and dressing you could desire, it is fresh, vibrant greens, splashes of red. These crops are fresher even than those of the mother's heart. And they look incredible. And all you want to do is eat.
What is my awareness of everything that I've already seen so far? Because I've already seen, what, 3 other people? 2, 3 other people go through this?
Yeah, you watch them all
Two.
step in, sit, and begin to just gorge themselves on a meal. Some shared, one chose to vehemently not. A few did not partake in meals whatsoever, but all you know is that salad looks delicious and you are ravenous.
I did call out information based off of what I saw or felt from the trial. So You would have that knowledge generally, whether that helps with the magical effect or not. No idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you had said that eating the food could make it worse.
And then what somebody else said, sharing it's the key.
Yeah, I said sharing it was the key.
Yeah.
But right now, all
Thing-
you can think about is eating.
Fane will wander over to the table and then start looking through different salads to try to choose one.
Okay. There's a plethora of options, and within just a moment or so, you're able to find your exact favorite salad.
Okay.
What is everybody
I'll
else
take
doing?
one.
I'm actively watching him, or watching them.
Yeah.
Henry probably came back down to the doorway to watch to see what would happen.
Okay.
This shit's magic. Barbaros is like, yeah, I keep failing at this.
So,
Taric will
as
be the
you-
group dad, and he will walk into the room towards Fane.
Okay. So, Fane, as you find this salad, off to your side, Seth is standing, and you see Taric, kind of walking towards you.
I look up and see Seth and Taric. I look down at what food I have in my hand and look back up at them. I've never eaten this meal alone. And say, please, come sit.
I'll sit with
I-
them.
Yep, I will too.
Okay. They both sit at the table with you.
To be honest, the magic of it is probably forcing me to eat it while I am finding salads for them.
Yes.
But I go through and try to find the same salad for them and pass it out to them.
Okay. Easy enough. Within a moment, you were able to find identical platters of the salad you were eating. And the moment you pass them to Taric and Seth, the spell breaks. You are no longer overcome or any more hungry than you were before you had entered the room, though the salad is delicious.
Realizing what has happened, I'll look at the two of them at Taric and Seth. Thank you.
No problem.
Well, I suppose
Pick
I
a
was
few of the
destined
smaller
not
pieces
to
out.
succeed in all of them. They'll put the bowl back down on the table. Do you want your handkerchief back? I do not want this.
The piss rag.
I'll take both of them and throw them into the fire. There we go.
A good place for it. Very well. Shall we?
Yep.
Is the angel person no longer at the stairs?
As you turn towards the stairway, the specter is gone.
Yep. Taric hangs back a little bit. And as they leave the room, Taric goes over to the grape juice and he takes a sip. He puts it back down and he leaves the room.
It is fantastic, freshly pressed grape juice.
Delicious.
I know we all kind of assumed, but you said it was wings folded behind. We never specified if they were angel or demon wings. I'm assuming angel wings with all the divine stuff going on.
Roll a perception check.
I'm going to be rinsing out the vial of my cobalt urine as it has been long since expelled now. Took a lot to make all that crap.
Smell is still faintly there. It's seeped into
Oh,
the
that's fine.
glass.
I'm literally grabbing one of the carafes of water from that friggin' meat all.
That's a 3 from me, so no idea. It's a
as
wave.
you
It's a wavy
turn-
shape.
Yeah, as you had turned, the entity had already started to just dematerialize as Fane had turned away. So, hard to tell what kind of wings they were. But with that, you will make your way up the staircase to the following floor. And Tark, you're taking the point?
Yeah, I will actually push my way past everybody else on the stairs now that I was at the bottom, and I will take point. And again, not actually looking for traps, pretending I am.
All right. So as you ascend, Taric seems confident there's no traps, and you all follow along. He catches a tripwire, rocks fall, everybody dies.
Oh man.
Yes!
Love that.
Finally.
Um, you make
Sweet
it to
release.
the next story, the next landing, and there's another archway with the runes inscribed along the top. And through it, you see a long corridor. And at the end is the next stairway. And there are doorways along the side, about a half dozen on each side. And the runes read, "Rest is for the weary, war is for the mighty." And right there, we're going to take a quick break. We'll take a moment, go get some drinks, bathroom, and we'll be back here in a few more minutes. Okay? Thanks, everybody. We'll see you soon.
Yeah.
All right, welcome back. Thank you for hanging out while we had a quick break. I have a beautiful mint Oreo brownie. It's delicious. I made myself a cup of tea because I'm an old man at heart. Okay, so
More than that heart.
I mean,
In heart, in knees.
I have the
in
heart of
back.
an old man,
yeah, the back,
i.e., that
that's
it's failing.
The knees.
Yep.
All right, so you've all ascended the next staircase, and ahead of you is a long stone corridor with half a dozen doors on each side, and at the end of this corridor is the staircase leading to the next floor. And on the archway, it was rest is for the weary, and war is for the warrior. I believe is what I said. I'm trying to recall. I said it fucking 3 minutes ago. My brain already forgot it, but that. And I'm not looking at my notes. But allow me to paraphrase. It's fine. It's that.
Paraphrase on the riddle hint.
This is
that
for the
works.
weary, war is for the dumb.
Well,
Taric
what
sighs
are y'all
again.
doing?
Do you translate the thing to the
Yeah,
rest of us that
see,
don't
yeah,
read it?
no, Tarek reads it out loud and sighs again at the end of it. Maybe he'll actually have us fight something for once instead of just
Illiterate.
pansy around in his dumb war tower.
I tap Velnerith. Make sure I don't fall asleep.
I'll just put you on my shoulders again.
Tarek just confidently blindly step forward. He's done. He's done with thinking about these things. Graynor doesn't give a shit about about rational thinking. He just
Finally, this
He
is
literally
how
just
we
wants-
do it.
he literally just wants us to force of will our way through these brute force our way through the entire trial. So fine, Tarek will play
Okay.
his dumb game and he will step directly forward. He will take his mace out and he will step forward defiantly.
Takes one step
Yes!
in, just completely passes out, hits the floor.
You
Explodes.
step into the hallway.
The sleeping
Like that bit
trial.
with
Nothing
R2D2
happens.
just eating it.
I continue down the hallway, just bracing myself for the worst.
Okay. You come to the first set of doors. Do you open either of them and look in?
No, I don't touch a door. I just keep walking.
Okay. Nothing happens. You walk all the way to the end of the hallway. Do you attempt to step up the steps?
I absolutely attempt to step up the steps.
Okay.
Grana
as you
wants-
do,
Grana
on the
wants to-
third
wants-
step, a massive spectral entity appears, clad in plate armor, the face obscured, and the folded wings at the back. Ye who is afraid shall not pass.
You
I'm
know,
not afraid. I'm smarter than you.
Ah, yes, tell off the god. That sounds like fun.
It makes no response. Do you attempt to pass?
It's
Oh no, definitely not.
Come
Fighting
on,
this
you
thing
wanted to
again.
fight something.
Suddenly, at 300 miles an hour, he
not
comes
the
flying
avatar of a
back
god.
through the hallway.
Next time I
um,
find a temple, I open to a god that actually has 2 brain cells to knock around, and I turn around and I walk back to the.
You all
I'd
watch
fi-
as a giant mace.
seeing Tara coming back, Thane will call out, for a god that puts everything in riddles, it doesn't seem to care much about intellect, does it?
Did he hear what I said to him, or are you just saying that independent, apropos of nothing?
You're about 200 feet away, so unless you shouted it, I would say fame.
No, I wouldn't. I would have. I actually would have gotten like I would have gotten up in his face a little bit, like, and then I would have turned back around and gone back to the entrance. Okay, who wants to open the first door? I have an idea. I have a brilliant idea. Tarek's just losing at this point. How about we all open a door at the same time? Let's do that.
That was first that could happen, sure.
DM, how many doors are there?
There's 6 of us. There's 6 doors.
12.
Let's just open. Oh, okay.
12
There's 6
doors.
of us. There's 12 doors. We each get 2 doors.
We
This-
open the first 6 in the hall?
This does not seem like a good idea.
None of this is a good idea. The good
I
idea
opened the
would have been
first
to
door.
turn around and go home.
Okay, Seth, you open the first door, and left or right?
Well, left.
Left. You open the first door on the left, and inside is a sight that is incredibly familiar to you, though a little more ritualistically made up. It is a barracks. There, in the room against the back wall, are 6 stone plinths, beds piled with furs. Footlocker at the foot of each bed. And that's all.
I just turn around. Bedroom.
And as you say that and lay your eyes on the bed, wisdom saving throw, please.
Nap time.
There's a theme here.
Yeah, wisdom saving throws.
Wisdom saving throws.
I have rolled an 11.
An 11. Let me check on that save. Okay. So, as you lay your eyes on that bed and let everybody know that bedroom, you're just so tired. And that bed piled high with furs looks incredibly comfortable.
It does look really good, though.
Do we see him go in the room?
You watch as he does. He takes a step into the room.
Oh, this entire thing. This is a
Seth.
nightmare.
You make your way towards one of the beds and crawl in. And
Surprise! it's a
as he
mimic.
does that, we're going to enter initiative. And we're going to
Mimic
start
bed.
a 5-minute timer.
Mimic bed.
So we get
Also,
A mimic.
So like 5-minute timer in real world or
50
5-minute
turns.
timer
A
in game.
5-minute timer in real world.
In
We
real
are in
world.
initiative order, so every roll initiative.
Yay! So don't take time with your stuff.
you don't know what to do, just do something so you can pass it on.
Roll initiative. Yeah.
Game is paused.
Don't worry. Timer. Oh, yeah, let me fix that. There you go.
It's okay. Eight. Fear my power.
Fear my power.
Ah, good
Yeah.
disadvantage.
I also have
All
disadvantage.
doing
on-
great.
I rolled awful. I
Where
got
is
a
the
2.
initiative?
All in
But I don't know what I'm
this
doing. Why would I do
bed.
that? I'm just gonna roll initiative.
On your
disadvantage.
character sheet in the.
No, it's fine. So that's a 19, but I have disadvantage. So oh no, initiative. Never mind. I don't have disadvantage. Initiative 19.
I have disadvantage on initiative. No, not initiative, just the negative.
Yeah,
one.
you're. Why do you have disadvantage on initiative?
No,
Uh,
not initiative.
no,
just
not you, Tim.
dexterity.
Okay.
No, I have disadvantage on the first text. I rolled a 1.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah. Critical initiatives,
I
yeah.
don't think we're attacking things. So at least not yet.
Find out.
if he does attack something.
So Fane, you were up first. You watch as Seth opens a door, his bedroom. Watch him suddenly seem just kind of drowsy and slouch down, and then beeline into the room. What are you doing? And timer starts now.
I probably wander into the room to try to get Seth out.
Okay. As you step into the room, using 10 feet of movement, you watch as Seth climbs into one of these stone beds and wraps himself up in the furs and blankets that are there.
Seth, you don't have time to be doing this. This is another test, isn't it? Do I drag him out?
If that
Yes.
seems like the right course of action, I guess.
Just say to not sleep.
And as you debate this and look around the room, and your eyes fall on one of the empty beds. And you make a wisdom saving throw.
Will we all fail and just fail this entire thing?
It'll be amazing.
Would be fun. That's a 9.
We
9.
sleep the campaign away and
And
die.
Thane, you are overcome with this intense need for sleep. And that bed looks so comfortable. And you use the rest of your turn to crawl yourself into the bed.
Whatever. Maybe he has the right idea.
That's 2 down.
Yep. Next up is Taric.
Taric immediately turns to the door on the other side and rips it open. No, the one directly across from the other one.
Okay. You
First
use
door
10
on
feet
the
of
right.
movement, throw open the door, and find an identical room. And you lay your eyes on 6 stone beds piled high with furs and blankets, and I need a wisdom saving throw.
Are these all goddamn Barrick? And then I'm gonna make a wisdom saving throw. My wisdom saves are still broken on D&D Beyond. I hope that it... Come on. D20 plus 6. 13.
13. I started my timer too soon, so I'm going to stop that. I realized I mistaked the stuff. Yep.
Yeah, you also talk like a sloth,
Mechanics. Fuck you.
so...
Wow. Okay.
Sorry.
13. The DC has just raised.
Yes.
13.
13, yes.
You fail. You use the rest of your turn to climb into the bed.
I walk over and I go, fuck this. I just get into bed.
You are overcome with the intense need to sleep, and the bed looks comfortable, so you climb in.
Barbara is going to be the only one to make it.
That's Henry. It is your turn. You've watched 3 of your companions head off into 2 rooms and climb into beds. What are you doing?
It's a challenge to resist sleep. Good luck, Henry.
I know, right?
Henry's already passed out.
Not even in the space yet. Just
He literally just woke up from a nap. He could go right back to sleep.
could go right back. You're on that edge where like you get up, take the dog out, then you go back in, and you just pass right out. Yeah, I'm still teetering on that line.
I don't wanna.
Henry, seeing this happening, starts throwing into the first room that was open with the 2 individuals. This does remind me of a prank that we used to happen. That when people would fall asleep during their watches or during travel. I guess we give it a go. I'm gonna firebolt the foot of each of the beds where they're sleeping to not hit them, but give them a hot foot.
Okay.
'Cause that was a prank that was played occasionally on
yes.
people falling asleep.
Another one who has chosen violence.
I'm not trying to burn them specifically.
Henry
I'm
hasn't
trying to-
not chosen violence this entire time. I don't know what you...
I need you to roll me an intelligence check
Okay.
to see if you can figure out the precise placement of your firebolt to hit the bed and irritate the person in the bed, but not harm them.
Harm them.
I'll just hit him.
He's just sitting there.
Well, Velner is an asshole.
Shaky.
That's a 21.
Shaky finger.
21.
Oh,
Easy
shit,
enough.
wow.
Go ahead and roll me a spell attack.
Fantastic. It's 16.
16. Okay. Which one are you aiming for first?
I would be aiming for Seth's bed, because Seth has been creative in ways to get through some of these trials, especially with the last one. So I'd want his assistance in getting through this one.
Okay. Seth, as you are curling up in the bed, and it's just so comfortable, and like those slight sleep twitches are starting, an incredibly uncomfortable and hot sensation overtakes your feet. And I need you to make another wisdom saving throw.
15.
15. You with that it's damn. All right. You drift off to sleep and then woke up and now you are fresh as can be and you shake off the effects and are no longer tired.
Yeah. All right. I'm up.
It seems that this is the problem, and we need to not fall asleep in these beds. Help me get the rest of them up.
All right. Well, far be it from me not to accept marching orders.
Cool. Is that the end of your turn, Henry?
I think that's all I can do.
Perfect. With that, Seth, you're up.
What do I have in my bag of... Fragmentation bomb would be a little excessive.
That seems a lot.
Yeah.
That seems like a lot.
I'm pretty sure a fragmentation grenade would kill any of your companions.
Just goddamn punch him.
I did not hear that correctly. Okay, never
Just give him
mind.
a quick.
Yep. All right. We're gonna do this the good old-fashioned way. I'm gonna go ahead and just yeet Fane out of theirs. Just. Yep.
Fane is in a separate room.
No,
came
I
into
went
this
into the
room.
same
No,
room.
you-
as
you
well.
went into the
Tarik's
same
in a separate
room.
room. I apologize.
Alright.
Right.
That's okay.
Across the hall.
Up and at him, Fane.
Go ahead and make an athletics check.
When in doubt, throw it into your own wheelhouse.
You pull yourself into the bed with Fane. You are now cuddling.
Aw.
Big spoon of
Adorable.
I'm the big spoon. Oh yeah. Just remember, spooning leads to forking. And that is a 25.
Nice.
Okay.
Now I'm in the other room.
Yeah, yes.
Um,
Now you're in the
Unceremoniously,
air doing like a spin.
you chuck Fane from their bed.
Back up.
And Fane, you slam into the floor. It is an awful and uncomfortable experience to be jerking awake from your sleep into that. Go ahead and roll me another wisdom saving throw.
You got this, buddy. I
I'll
believe in you.
make it. I hope I fall asleep on the floor.
Do it.
Dang it, 20.
Damn. All right. You are wide awake.
Sorry about that. You okay?
No, it was. I'm awake. And bruised.
Offer a hand up.
Thank you.
Amazing. Okay. With that, Valnerith, you are up. You're still in the hallway, and you have heard of this commotion. What are you doing?
You
I'm
try.
gonna go open a door.
Okay. A separate door?
Separate door.
Okay. Left or right?
Left.
Left. So you head up to the second door on the left, toss it open, and you see a sleeping quarters from the Ceaseless Flame headquarters. Ornate gold scrawling on the walls. Depictions of battles against demons, gems encrusted over each bed. And as you look upon them, you need a wisdom saving throw, please.
Come on.
Oh, nice. 21.
21. And as you look upon it, and that drowsiness starts to weigh down on you, you shake it off. You have things to do. You are not weary. Sleep is not for you right now. Okay. And, good old faithful. Barbaros, you're up, buddy.
Well, it seems we have to deal with pride. We had to deal with, what was it? Gluttony. What is this one going to be? Sloth. And I can't wait till we get to the one where we have to deal with lust. All the things that harm a soldier's life as he steps into the chamber. Right where the
Waiting on
beds are.
Roth.
Oh,
You
yeah.
step in, and the 6 beds lay out before you, and as you lay your eyes on them, a wisdom saving throw, please.
Revelry, revelry. What a bed. 5.
Here we
Immediately,
go.
you are overtaken with the need for sleep in this stone bed, reminiscent of the barracks you slept in the Eastern Wilds. Calls to you, and you use the rest of your turn to climb into bed and curl up comfortably.
Now, Seth, the
yes.
fragmentation grenade.
Oh no.
Now we need that.
And
And with that, Thane, you're up.
All right.
Give him a
Nope.
swift flick on the snoot.
Oh,
I don't
Well,
recall if the lizards have it, but there's the ganglia vein, normally located in the bridge of the nose.
you gotta
Striking
flip
that,
him over, make him go to sleep.
normally, like, you strike that little ganglia vein, and it'll force their eyes to water and their vision to blur. But will definitely be definitely kill a cure for you. Just give him a boop on the snoot.
Boop on the
Maybe I'll just try pulling him out of bed like you did for me.
Okay.
No, that works too.
you have to set
Is
your shoulder back.
is Barbaros in this room or in? Is my
Did you
apprentice
step
in
into
another
the
castle?
left room where most people did, or did you go into the right room where Taric went?
I went into the room that had all the beds in it, the one Seth had gone into.
Okay, so left room with you, Thane.
Okay, Barbaros, no, don't lay down, no. And they are going to try to remove Barbaros from the bed that he is lying down in.
Okay. Go
Ah,
ahead and roll me an athletics check, please.
yep.
Oh boy.
I want to hit him. That's Seth's job. But like, I don't do strength things. I really don't do strength things. That's a 4.
Oh no. So
I grab him, like, just in my sleep.
Here's
just-
oh no! Fane's a body pillow.
Barbaro scoops you up like a teddy bear and just rolls over and ragdolls you. You just no use of your arms, and you just flop into the bed with him.
just petting his head. Oh, gosh. Yes. You're so warm. Yes, come closer.
That would be your action, Fane. Anything for your bonus action?
Oh god.
Headbutt still an option.
Yeah, I
Bonus
miss you.
action
Step
punch.
the fuck out of there.
Okay.
Oh, it's so cold.
Instantly, the thing you're cuddling with, Barbaros, just disappears into a cloud of mist.
Fane appears on the opposite side of the room and leaning against the wall. Nope, that's someone else's problem. Nope, not me.
No,
You gave
It's
it the
not like
good
that,
old
is it?
college try.
too much touching.
Okay.
Noped himself right out of
And
there.
with that, we come to Taric's turn. And this is exciting for me. Taric, you fall deeper into this sleep. Pleasant dreams fill your mind and lull you ever, ever deeper. And then slowly, the dreams fade to nothingness. As if anybody had been in the room with Taric and saw, his skin, though pale already, begins to take on an ashen, almost stone-like quality. Slowly, spreading from points that touch the stone bed, up. And here's where the 5-minute timer starts. Hopefully someone notices Taric being turned to stone in the bed before it is too late.
I deserve
And with
this
that,
today.
Would love that.
Not
Henry,
Barbaros.
I woke one in the room. They're working on the other in the room. I'm going to attempt to do the same thing to the other room, seeing how they have they're working on Barbaros.
Okay, so you step out of the room with Fane, Seth, and Barbaros. Step into the hall. Down to your left, further down the hall, you see Velnerith standing in one of the doorways. And then through the next one, you notice that Taric is sleeping in one of the other beds.
I will head over to Taric, and I will attempt to do the exact same thing with the hot foot.
Okay. Roll me an intelligence check to make sure you place correctly. And then an attack roll.
Uh, 12 for the intelligence check. And
Okay.
then the spell attack. Would be a 13 for the spell attack.
13. Taric, what's your AC?
I'm in 16. I'm in skill mode.
16. Okay. You are confident in where you're trying to place, and as you go to cast your firebolt at the foot of the bed just to heat up Taric's feet, your staff slips slightly on the flagstone floor, and the firebolt goes just ever so slightly high and skims over one of the blankets and splashes on the wall behind.
Did it at least still catch the blanket on fire as it passed over it?
The blanket is sizzling and got some embers in it. Yes. It's not on fire, but it's smoldering lightly.
Okay.
You still have your bonus action.
I will, seeing
That's
that
your turn.
seeing that I missed, I will go in and see if I can just give him a shove with the bonus action. Can I try that? Like,
How
I'm not
much
trying to-
movement does Henry have?
Henry has 25 feet.
5 feet. You can't quite make it to the bed on this turn.
Okay, then I will pass turn.
Okay. And we're on to Seth. Seth, you just watched Fane get flipped over and then away from Barbaros.
Hmm.
2 minutes left on timer.
Okay. Sorry. For
I'll go roll a new character.
Barbaros, I'm gonna go ahead and. Yep, good enough. All right. No other recourse. I'm just gonna dump my water skin on his face and waterboard him.
Jesus Christ.
Aw.
Okay.
He's
As you-
reptilian, therefore cold is the most likely thing to snap him up right now.
Sure.
If I make him
Yeah,
warm, he is
fair.
going to sleep very well.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to splash him on the face repeatedly, hoping that it'll wake him.
Barbaros, you take a huge splash of cold water to the face. Make another wisdom saving throw, please.
I swear to God, you old goat.
Yeah. Let's see how this goes for you.
I have faith in you.
3.
Oh, that's it. Pick a god and pray.
He just keeps on sleeping. You still have movement and your bonus action.
Nice.
Bonus action. Punch him.
Okay. Roll an attack.
Offhand punch. Yeah, bring it.
Don't hate, bro. Don't hate.
Armor class 16.
Whatever. You act like that's a problem.
1 minute.
Yeah. Roll the attack, damn you. All right, 25.
25 hits. Roll damage, and Barbaros, roll another wisdom saving throw.
And sucker punch.
16. That got him up.
16.
Cool.
As you
6
take
damage.
a punch to the snout, you jerk awake, and you are no longer tired.
I told you.
With that,
Ganglia
No!
vein.
What the hell?
Velnerith, your turn.
I see them. Also, I'm not affected.
Mhm.
I see
you
that they're
are
working
one room down the
on-
hall.
I'll go take a look. I would go take a look at the next room that Taric had gone into because he went before me.
Oh, I'm dead. Okay, I'll go
Oh,
roll a new
shoot.
character.
There it is.
As you step into the room where Henry is making his way in, you start to overtake him. You see Taric's skin turning to stone. what do you do?
I'm gonna run over and cast Spare the Dying.
Spare the dying. Okay.
Technically correct, I guess.
I guess,
I mean,
yeah.
I mean,
not wrong.
Maybe
In a moment of
chase-
panic, the cleric's just like, don't die, don't die, don't
Don't
die.
Clear.
that's- okay. Just comparing.
Okay, I've got chisel working tools. I can break you out, buddy. I can break you out.
Just don't chisel
Don't
the
think it's
wrong
an
part
apple
off.
situation. I'm pretty sure it's gonna go all the way through, my dude.
Creature becomes stable. The spell has no effect on
You can
undead
cut me into
or
pieces so you can
constructs.
bring me to a church.
So you place your hands on Taric and pump this divine energy into him, and nothing happens. The stone continues to creep up and over his face, beginning to close in on his mouth and nose. That's your action. You still have a bonus action.
Flip him out. Flip him out of the bed.
This isn't a timer anymore.
No.
Yeah, but we're locked into the.
I got it. I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on him.
Is that a bonus action to cast?
It is a bonus action spell.
Okay. What does Sanctuary do?
I ward a creature within range against attack until the spell ends. Like any creature. Oh fuck! Never mind. That's not gonna really help that much. He can't
Can I
be
get a better cleric,
affected
please?
by attack or harmful spells, and they have to make a Wisdom saving throw.
The temple
Okay.
has to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right, Bed, make that save.
Brainor, make that save.
Yeah.
There it is.
Let's.
Can't fucking
Brainor
do anything with
rolls
that
a
magic,
1.
apparently.
Like, get
Yes.
wrecked.
What is your DC?
12.
That's good.
Okay, it's a 13.
Level 2. I'm level 2.
It's a 13. So
What even?
the-
Whoa, I have a question. What even just made that save? I need to know for my own.
Don't worry about
worry
it.
about
I
it.
just rolled the
Don't worry about
d20 just to see.
Whatever parasitic nano curse.
Yeah, I got nanomachines now.
You watch
And-
as the stone continues to close over.
And
That ends your turn.
Well, as I'm casting on him, I'm going to yell out to everyone else, Taric's turning to stone!
And with that, Barbaros, from the other room, you hear Velnerith call out that Taric is turning to stone.
Oh, damn it! Try to charge out into the other room, assess the situation as quickly as he can. Try to grab him and pull him out of the room, I suppose. Barbaros
Okay.
has no idea. Magic is terrifying.
You grab onto Taric. Go ahead and make me an athletics check at disadvantage.
See, when in doubt, yeet strategy.
17.
17. Okay.
Now, does he shatter on the floor?
Don't give him ideas.
I'm sorry.
Taric does not shatter on the floor. Barbaros, as you sink your claws into the sides of Taric's arms and you yank him out of the bed, you watch this stone shell crack and crumble and shatter away from him as you pull him unharmed out of the bed. They're still sleeping, though.
Over the shoulder, out of the room.
Okay.
And that beat it.
Okay.
Damn
Do
this
that.
magic!
You still have a bonus action.
There's nothing I can do with that.
Okay. That brings us to Fane. Fane,
vial
you're
still
huddled in
smells
a
a
corner.
My vial still smells a little bit like urine.
Is Taric now the only one that's asleep?
Yes.
Yeah, they'll wander back out into the hall.
Okay.
Well, we haven't gotten the war yet, but I suppose we're mostly past the sleeping.
If this is anything like the other ones where we all have to pass the trial, who felt sleepy? Besides the ones that actually fell asleep.
You all faced it. And Tarik's just still snoozing.
You've already forgotten about me.
Yeah, just slung over Barbarossa's shoulder, just
The rest of the
ragdolled.
dungeon, I'm just asleep.
I'm gonna give him like a few pats on the cheek to see if I can wake him up.
Is he still turning to stone?
No, the stone has the stone was a shell along the outside of him, and as Barbaros yanked him out of it, it shattered away.
Okay.
But he's still asleep.
Shaking Taric syndrome. Just
Okay. As you give him a shake, Tarik, wisdom saving throw, please.
I'm supposed to be good at this.
I believe in you.
So be good at it.
Forehead.
Just real well. Crit!
There it is.
you go.
Natural 20.
26.
Wrecked.
Amazing. Instantly,
Back in time and unsleep.
Barbaros shakes you awake, and you come to being
as he's
held
getting ready
aloft
to
by
put
this
his
giant
mouth-
lizard man.
You're not Adriana. What's happening? Whoa, what's happening?
he's awake. Drop.
Amazing.
I hate
good,
this temple.
My spare of the dying worked.
You are not alone.
Hey guys, I have some advice.
Yep.
Don't taunt a god.
Sounds like a plan.
What
Pick
tipped you off to
myself up
that?
and dust myself off.
Don't worry, Taric. I have a prediction. The next challenge is going to be whores.
Or quite a spectacle of blood sport.
Historically,
Wrath,
I'm
I
not that
believe,
great
is
at that
another one.
either, but we'll see.
Or greed.
The next one's going to be fun.
Is it horse?
No.
So if we
Is it
are
horse now?
if we are
Is it horse
possibly
horse?
going through the sins as they are, we've done pride, we've done gluttony, we've done sloth. I really hope that you're not right about the next floor.
Is that or the tradition of beating the youngest members into submission?
Say, there's literally one woman in this group. Let's not.
Yeah.
You're the DM, my dude.
Very vague on that one for all intents and purposes.
All right. Well, I if everyone's okay, I guess I move forward. Maybe.
We have all of our pieces.
Yep. Help Taric
I
onto
think
his
we
feet.
move.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm up already. I've dusted myself off.
Yeah.
Time to see if there's still an angel standing in our way.
All right. So you all make your way towards the staircase to the next level.
Oh, could be envy.
No angel, and you were able to make your way to the next floor, come out on the landing, and an identical archway as before. This time, there are no runes.
No runes, not just on the archway. Like, I look around anywhere.
Roll a perception check.
12.
No
It
runes
just
anywhere that
double
you can
rolled
see.
for some reason, but 12.
That's all good. Yeah, no runes that you can see.
Okay. It's just an archway. Like, what's in the? Or is there nothing?
As you take a look with that perception check, you see a wide room paneled in a deep mahogany wood. The floor, the walls. But hanging from the ceiling on massive chains are panes upon panes of stained glass. And try as you might, from here on the landing, you can't make out the images depicted in the glass panes.
Taric is letting the anger get the better of him, and if anybody else in the party is looking at him, you notice that the orange is starting to in his left eye and on the left side of his hair, and on some of his burns on his left side are all starting to flare. He takes the dagger that he took from that he grabbed from Seth, and he just hucks it as hard as he can towards the nearest stained glass.
Yes.
Okay.
Just fed up, just done.
Roll
I
an
expect
attack.
it to be a firebolt, but I'm here for it.
Roll. Yeah, so it's a thrown weapon. I don't think it's just a D20 plus 0. It's just a
Either
straight
your
roll.
dex or strength.
Yeah, it's a straight roll.
There you go.
Fail.
Oh boy.
Fail. It'd be funny.
Come on.
Get it. 15.
15. Okay. You hum the dagger at the nearest pane of stained glass.
Oh, actually, I am proficient, so technically it would be 17.
Okay. It hits, and the glass shatters, and it all falls to the ground in a rain of just ting, 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 ting. I can't make shattered glass noises, but the pane is destroyed.
Oh, wow. Not gonna lie, I expected you to hit it, but I expected it not to break.
Something like them.
I'm not gonna lie, the mirror. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Interesting.
don't know
Well-
if that's comforting or disconcerting.
You see the orange proceed. I'm glad it broke, because if it didn't, I think that would have gone poorly for everybody involved.
You're glad now. We'll see if you've pissed off a god with that.
Alrighty.
So why did you do that?
I thought it would feel good.
Tying a rope around my waist. Barbaros, hold this end, please.
I've got you, Seth.
Yank me if I start getting janky.
Will
Yeah, 'cause
do.
that worked so well last time.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Oh, hold on. Wait, one moment. I brush some stone off of Taric. A little flake there still. Dry your skin out.
Well, that'll work. Over the lips, past the gums, look out stomach, here it comes. And I saunter
All
in.
the glass? Oh.
Okay. You'll watch as Seth steps on the door, rope tied around his waist, and all the stained glass on the ground begins to back up into the giant square pane. And Seth, to your left and to your right, there are just rows upon rows of massive, about 20 feet tall, 10 to 15 feet wide each, just stained glass panels just hanging from chains in the ceiling.
I'll walk along looking periodically at them.
Okay. As you glance at them, who is the person that Seth is most envious of?
It would probably be one of the higher ranking officials of the Iron Brand. The one that actually startled off the creature that slaughtered his platoon.
Okay. Where are my notes? Where are my notes? Where are my notes? Moment. I have that. Go ahead, go lay down.
Okay.
Not you.
Okay.
Your name is not Goliath.
I don't know.
Ironbrand, here we go. Alright. So, you as you look at this stained glass mural, you see the image of Gregor Valdek. He is actually the master of the Ironbrand Order, and is the one who came and slew the monster that was ravaging your platoon and saved your life. But you don't... At first, the first stained glass, it is that scene. It's that moment of him standing above you, holding his hand out to you. The perfect picture of courage and strength and valor. And as you look, each pane of glass is all the accomplishments you wish you could have. But where it should be you, it's Gregor instead. And you are filled with such jealousy. Wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, again.
Call
Uh-huh.
wisdom.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
it's not a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, this is a
Fair.
battle of your mind and your willpower.
11.
11. You are overtaken by this hatred. And
In one of these mirrors, does he bear the crest of House Bayul?
in many of them.
Oh no, it is on.
Oh, you
And Taric had the right idea. And you begin smashing the murals. And as fast as you can smash them, the glass just reappears. You cannot
Wow.
escape the images of Gregor stealing all of your glory, having all that should be yours.
I will continue smashing the one directly in front of me in a blind fury, ignorant of the cuts and what have you on my own hands, just constantly smashing as it reforms.
And you all watch this happen. You see nothing on these stained glass panels. They still are just a menagerie of just abstract colors of glass. As Seth becomes enraged and is just smashing over and over and over again, his hands and arms covered in cuts and blood.
It seems he didn't quite pass. Anyone have an idea of what this technically is? He's just smashing empty panes.
I don't see anything.
Well, I can go find out.
Well,
That looks
we're all
fun
gonna
at the
have to
very
find out
least.
anyways.
Looks fun at the very least, and I'm just gonna walk into the room.
Okay.
I'm gonna go look
Yes.
at the. I'm not gonna walk towards Seth. I'm just gonna walk towards the stained glass and pick up the dagger that I had thrown and pocket it, and then just go. I have to look at the more goddamn mirrors, and I just look at the stained glass,
Okay.
trying to
As
find
you
one
do,
that he isn't actively smashing.
there are dozens, so easy enough to just glance around and find one. And as you do, you see images of men and women in similar robes with a fully coalesced young flaming woman beside them. And there's a man walking arm in arm with a beautiful and very familiar woman to you. Image after image of a life you wish you had, but in your place is someone else. People you knew, people you didn't. But it should be yours, and it's not.
Goddamn right it should.
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Come on, succeed.
That one. 7.
Nice. No.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Is this the one where Barbaros is gonna be the only one that passes, and he's gonna have to save us all?
It'd be amazing.
That'd be a great turnaround.
Barbaros, you
I don't
have
need
to
it.
go
I don't need
last.
anything from you, Zach. I know exactly what Taric would do at this point. Taric just loses his control over Ash. Just starts hucking fire at every single mirror that has anything to do with it. I'm assuming somebody else being with Adriana or being able to have mastery over a fire spirit or elemental or of any sort, and just starts just burning things.
Okay. So you all watch as in the midst of Seth just with his fist smashing through a mirror, Taric walks in, is calm for a moment, and steps up to one of these panes, and fire just envelops his body. And he just starts lobbing massive gouts of flame, melting the glass, shattering it as it bursts from the heat, only for it to reform. And he does it again and again, over and over.
For the entire time, Taric would be screaming something about how just because of his mistake, he shouldn't be punished for this, and why is she with someone else? And why can't he control what he has inside of him? And just babbling.
Okay. What's everybody doing?
Who's next?
Walking-
Chopping
walking-
block.
Oh,
I'm
no,
just
step
gonna walk
aside. I have the
forward.
best. I'm
Okay,
resistant to
I'll go
fire.
after.
No.
I'm resistant to fire.
Come on, next floor is the whores. Let's go.
I'll be able to get through this. Okay.
Cracks his knuckles, goes, all right. Step into the firing line.
Okay. Oh god, it's so easy. Barbaros, as you step in, you watch the first pane of glass coalesce into a shape. A tall, gaunt man, thin mustache, and just classic pointed slit goatee, his hair pulled back into a tight ponytail. The filigree of your battalion just emblazoned on his armor, a massive sword on his hip. Villamont. But he stands mighty and above all, and in his left hand he holds your book of rights. He has been named Keeper, and behind him a massive shining sun, the blessing of Latha washing over him.
This is
Saving throw.
probably the only time where Barbaros would see something that would put him at peace. Because that is Villamon as he should have been. And Barbaros looks upon that image and he sees him. He sees something that's the way it should have been.
As you should have been.
Ugh, 6. It teased me with a 14.
Oh.
Honestly, you know what? No. I'm gonna say it because I can see the fucking dice. On my screen, the actual die was cocked. And just fun because, fuck it. We gotta have the enjoyment in the digital world. There was literally like a crease on my screen. Roll again.
Barbaros had advantage for his own well-being anyway.
No, it was
so-
a 9 and a
right.
16 on my screen. I shit you not.
1. The world denies you.
Well, I wasn't trying to be like helpful. It was genuinely cocked on my screen.
You try
I
to
love
throw
it.
a bone, and then the world says
No,
no,
yeah.
choke on it.
I mean, hey.
Jesus.
It has to
Taste
be
it.
this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
So,
you say
Halfway
that,
through the party wipes.
as you say that, and there's almost this moment of peace. you know what has been stripped of you. And instead, you feel just a burning jealousy as you see in Vilmont's hands your book, and washed upon him your blessings, not his. And you are filled with jealousy.
You were always the better. Always strived for greater. Always made more, did more, went further. It should have been mine. I sacrificed. You, what did you do? Cast us all down. Betrayed the code. And there you stand with honors. No, I will take it from you, Philemon. I will take it back. These are mine. You will burn in dragon fire where you belong.
And Barbaros will use his breath fire.
Fuck yes. Fuck yes. You all watch as first one, then another, and now Barbaros all fall in and just attempt to destroy these panes of glass. And this torrent of blazing red and golden fire bursts from Barbaros's maw and envelops his pane of glass, incinerating it. And then moments later, it just reforms, and he continues to just breathe fire on it, smash it with his claws over and over. What are you doing? Everybody fail. Everybody fail.
Oh, God. It doesn't seem to be going well in this one, and it seems more violent than some of the last ones. Does anyone have an idea?
Correct me if Archie is remembering this wrong. Fane looks down at the rope that Taric or that Seth had tied around him.
Yep.
That Barbaros dropped at some point. Should we try holding him back?
I don't know if I can, but it's worth a try.
Is it a good idea?
We might be able to deal with whatever it is he's dealing with outside of the room, where we could then fall prey? Pull him away to solve the problem.
Elnerith, I'll help you.
I'll grab the rope and try to pull as hard as I can.
Okay. Seth, you feel the rope around your torso pull you away from the object of your rage, your envy. Contested athletics checks, please.
Can Elnerith get advantage because I'm helping?
Indeed.
Come on. Get him out of there.
Thank God for the advantage. It's better. I got a 16.
Okay.
I rolled a 24.
Oh my God.
Nope. Nope, not allowed.
Velnarith,
angry.
you
Too
give a
angry to death.
massive
Wrap arm around it and
pull.
pull.
Oh no, does it pull both of you in the room?
So,
God.
Velnarith, you start pulling Seth back, and his feet begin to slip, and he's just raging, trying to get back towards that pane of glass, and he turns, and he grabs onto the rope, and just yanks, and it rips out of Fane's hands, and Velnarith, it pulls you into the room. And as you hit the floor and stand back up. There ahead of you, pane of glass. And in it,
Can
you
I
see
can I try something as a reaction seeing her fly into the space?
go for it.
Can I try?
Catapult.
No, not catapult. You're more than 5 pounds. I'm going to attempt to take dancing lights, which I have been controlling more practically this entire time.
Yeah.
I want to take one of those and just shove it right in front of her face. It's gonna maybe blind her, but it'll take her focus, her vision away from the panel.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, when Henry does it, it's cool. When I throw a freaking smoke bomb, I'm the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the spell already took effect. I tried to stop it from happening.
I mean,
As you lift your head, you see in the pane of glass outlined a young woman, Endra, and tucked arm in arm with her is a blinding light,
It's a
and you can no longer see the pane of glass. Just a searing white globule of light right at the center of your face.
Valnereth, don't look at the glass. Either look at the light or close your
Just gonna
eyes.
scream.
Make your way back to us.
Just fucking flashbanged.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it worked. It worked.
Flash, no bang.
I will
Ah,
like
room.
slowly start walking backwards.
Okay, and you were able to step back through the threshold.
My girl, I am so sorry. I
I'm
couldn't
just gonna
think.
keep going because like I can't see. I
No,
don't know where I am.
As she gets in through the threshold where we are, I will tap her
Okay.
to stop. So I am so sorry. It was all I could think of in the moment to keep you from doing that.
And slowly your vision becomes unblurred and you're able to take in your surroundings again.
Well,
You guys are all so
Oh,
bad at
really?
fucking wisdom throws.
Yes.
I have a +6.
I didn't even attempt it. Okay.
No, because we already have several individuals having tantrums in another room. We need to figure out a plan before we sacrifice more.
Yes. Fane, you were saying? Sorry.
they're just saying that this has not gone great.
No, it is not. These are not high DCs. I did not expect this to be so fucking difficult.
Level
For level
2.
2.
Level 2.
It's a fucking 12, guys!
It's gonna be a 5.
Wasn't a 12 last time.
That was a 13 last time. I'm sorry, yeah.
No, I rolled a 13 last time.
Hmm.
Oh,
he failed.
that's right.
Yeah.
This room is 14. I'm sorry. Last
Oh
room was
God,
12.
Barbaros is never leaving here.
Ready to die.
This is my hill, and I shall die upon it.
There ain't no way you got a -6.
Do we have another option? Another plan? Something? We couldn't pull him out?
How far away are they versus the like door?
About 20 feet.
Can I try I get they're already mad. They're already looking at the thing they hate. Can I try to do the dancing lights in their eyes as well? To try to, blind them from their vision of hatred? Or
I'm going
envy?
to thank you for this chance. You can certainly try.
Okay. I don't have a roll. It's dancing lights.
Yeah. So you just shift the globules right into their faces.
Right into their faces like I did with Valnereth.
Okay. Seth, Taric, Barbaros. Instantly, you are blinded by
The
a
light.
searing golden white light.
It's actually like a hue of purple. too.
Ooh,
Am I revved
beautiful.
up?
Searing purple white light.
Is it revved up like a deuce, another runner in the night?
God damn it.
As the object of your envy is blocked from your sight. Another wisdom saving throw, please.
Hey, you all get another chance. Barbaros, I know I did nothing for you.
Disrespect.
18.
You did
Yes!
it. Oh.
Woo!
You can roll higher than a 10. Amazing.
No, wait, 19. Woo.
19. Okay. Seth?
Seth, come on.
Nah.
Okay, that was a 6. 8.
Ugh,
8!
come on.
Okay.
We got 2 or 3.
Barbaros.
There's a
Barbaros.
slight difference in how Seth reacts at this point, though. Rather than rage, he just slumps onto the ground on his knees, muttering lowly under his breath, trying to find a blade or a shard of the glass that he can use.
Jesus.
Oh God.
Oh God. Oh no.
That got dark.
Very dark.
got
God
dark
damn.
real fast.
Okay. Barbaros. As the light recedes from your eyes, the pane of glass.
Light leaves your eyes. Sorry.
I mean, years ago.
Oh,
The glasses hides it because the light reflects in them. Fuck. The image of Villamont is replaced with an image of yourself, basked in Letha's light again, and holding your book, surrounded by the legions of soldiers that served with you. And you feel not envious, not sullen, not wanting, but inspired. Taric. The image that replaces the one before you is yourself, standing in a wooded grove, hand in hand with 2 figures. Andrea on one side.
Adriana.
Antriana, sorry, apologies. Tucked into your side, and then holding your hand is a small, pale-skinned, dark-eyed but vibrant, flaming-haired young girl. And you see a small cottage behind you, owls flitting through the air. And there's a somberness to this, but also a peacefulness sets in.
A single tear rolls down Taric's cheek and starts to evaporate as he is still currently very warm.
As the flames slowly start to subside.
The flames subside. At this point, he was glowing orange, and everything around him is just being sucked back inside of him, and he just kind of falls to his knees and just weeps.
Man, that make you guys cry a lot. Fuck.
You went on a very emotional journey with us.
Psychological torture temple.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. We're gonna have PTSD.
Yeah, no,
Just
that's
from
a-
our level 2 adventure.
The real
God
demons
of
are the
War.
ones within us.
It's okay. It gets less emotional from here. Don't worry.
Whores.
Whores.
You don't know how
Okay.
emotional I get with whores. You don't. You don't know.
What are you talking about? I paid a cuddle.
I mean, hey.
It is actually a thing in Japan now.
That's true.
Not
That's
surprised.
true. Professional colors. So, as you overcome this envy, you see Seth is groping on the ground before his pane of glass.
We noticeably see them calm.
They shift in
Yes.
emotions.
Yes.
Are you?
Yes.
Are you two back with us?
Barbaros turns to look, and he's fingering his book that he has chained to his side.
Yes, I am present.
Then stop him.
So stride forward to where Seth's at, and just put one foot on his shoulder and kick down.
Oh, all right. Now roll an attack with advantage since he's on the ground. Just beat the fuck out of each other. I mean,
He
hey,
did it. He did it
Every
to him
session now.
last time, and
Every
that's what
session
got
now.
him out of it.
damage
such
gives
a-
you another wisdom save. So
Abusive relationship.
this is not
Yeah,
healthy.
I'll just use the
Foundation,
hand
guys.
axe, yeah. So 15.
Seth, what's your AC?
Would normally be 16, but as I'm not bothering with dodging in any way, shape, or form, I'm choosing to remove my dexterity mod.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you crush him down. You can go ahead and roll D4 plus your strength mod, and Seth, you can make another wisdom saving throw.
Just shatters your shoulder.
Oof. 8.
Damn.
So you got some claws there in the arm.
13 on my wisdom.
Wisdom. You are
What
still locked in it.
What is
You
this?
said it was 12.
Oh, this one's 14.
Is it
Oh,
Why you
14?
think last room was 12.
Seth is feeling a little more lost now and starts reaching down as he keeps muttering to himself that he's failed everyone. And he's
Yes,
reaching
of
down
course you
towards
failed everyone.
he's reaching towards the fuse with the flint and steel built in
Oh
on his
my
glove.
God! You're just supposed to be
So
envious.
just step on the other arm. Again,
There
with
are
the
two
clawed
different
foot.
versions of envy, sir. Or two different
Yeah.
reactions to envy.
Fuck. Yep.
Yeah,
you went
despair
dark.
or jealousy, yeah.
Whew.
So Barbaros is gonna slam the other arm down.
Of course you failed. We all fail eventually. Flesh is weak. Mind.
As he crouches and takes one of his clawed hands and taps him on the forehead. Not gently.
The mind must not fail. As I seem to keep failing in this temple of circus amusements.
As Barbaros gets in your face and is shouting at you to stay strong of mind. Another wisdom saving throw.
You think this book is filled with glory?
I don't like that face. I don't like that face.
What a
Natural one. Okay. Fuck. Yeah. As he says that, you see Gregor. Strong of mind, strong of body, honorable, full of pride, a monster slayer, worthy of a noble name.
Shift my eyes back to Barbaros. Shift my eyes back to the mirror.
I grabbed the book on my side for the first time opening it, like in this kind of way, as I opened it up.
This book is filled with dead men. Every single one of them a hero. Every one of them failed.
And we're gonna have 2 out of 3 in common. Click.
You think this is the worst you'll ever get to? The lowest you'll ever be? There's a far deeper well to go down to, boy.
This isn't my lowest. I lost my sister. I sat and watched the behemoth rip her apart. And all she did was
Yes.
smile at me.
You live with it every day, every moment, every waking hour. That is your defeat. It will never be your strength. It will always be your wound. And this temple to a strange god, not the god of war I know, not the one who thunders and screams and runs across fields. This is a god of tricks. This is a god of mischief. Do not give in to that. Do not give in to this Piddly weakness. What are we?
Seth, while incapable of reaching his belt, you can tell is still flicking his flint and steel, trying.
Just trying to spark a
Miserably.
fucking frag grenade on his belt. Jesus Christ. As you are clicking your flint and steel, just trying to spark at it, as Barbaros is trying to break through to you.
Yeah, Barbaros, who smells of meat and sulfur and fire.
Yeah. It's an intense scent. One more wisdom saving throw, please.
Come on.
You
can do
revel
this.
in my suffering, don't you?
You can do that.
I'm a
didn't make this
dragon
shit
boy.
hard.
Oof.
Oh no.
Dude!
Oh my god!
Hey, we went up by 1.
That's getting
Barbaros,
better.
The
Watch.
power is doubled!
Barbaros, you can see that Seth is sparking at a flint
I
and
think
steel
now
on his
I'm starting
wrist.
to get angry again.
And while you were
Happening
attempting to restrain him, he is reaching for an object on his belt, and you know that everything on him is roughly explosive in some way.
Oh, is that what it's going to be then, boy? How about we bring you back to a place where you were small and everything was afeard of you?
Or, sorry, you are afraid of everything. And Barbaros is going to use his fear.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Alright.
So, dragon fear. Wisdom saving throw, DC 13. Where the target becomes frightened and has to run away from Barbaros.
This is gonna be the one wisdom saving throw that he makes.
Please
Yeah,
describe.
it's going to be a different, yeah. So Barbaros is standing atop of him, smells of meat, gnashing teeth. He is giving him a dragon. He is giving him a monster.
You all watch
And he's
as
projecting
Barbaros
that fear.
Go ahead, show me your fear, boy. Show me your helplessness on the floor with your sister in my mouth as I tear into her.
God.
fuck.
So 20 on that wisdom save. And I'm no longer feeling depressed,
Yeah.
but I am feeling angry.
Yes. Yes. So you all watch as Barbaros stands over and is pinning down Seth and shouting in his face. You watch the scale start to almost stand up and shake a little bit, and you all feel this moment of fear as his true draconic nature pours out. There's actually like a little bit of fire coming out of his mouth as he speaks. And you watch Seth, who was caving in on himself, straighten. His muscles flex, his jaw tense. And Seth, you are filled with rage as Barbaros speaks of eating your sister.
There it is. There's the fire. There. I can see Shendia burning in your eyes, boy. You want to fight?
As I walk off of his arms.
Get up then and fight.
I'm having deja vu.
Me too.
Yeah.
Hey, couple of soldiers, man.
Except roles reversed.
That's also
Stand
Barbaros
upright.
is probably taking one hand behind his back, going like, "Please help me."
Yeah.
I've done it.
Stand up, crack his elbow back into place a bit. I look back at the mirror again. Cracks his neck. That's it. Reaches down, picks up one of the grenades off of his hip.
Jesus Christ.
All of
I'm
them
gonna-
go.
I'm going to cast Entangle on Seth as Taric is now finished his minor sobbing, looking up and seeing that he's about to blow himself up.
Oh, I'm about
and
to
I'm
blow
going
up a few things.
I'm going to cast and I'm going to sorry. I'm going to stand up, walk backwards, and cast Entangle as I'm walking backwards in case this doesn't work.
Okay.
And while he does that, Henry's like telling them to go over there and help. Seeing him like go for the grenades and everything. Can he attempt to use Mage Hand to hold the pin of a sense? So like grip.
This isn't the regular grenade. This is the one he built. It's the freaking fish guts that just detonate into a shrapnel grenade.
But what's the trigger on it?
Flint and steel.
Okay,
It's literally just like a stick of dynamite fuse.
Can I then, in that sense, seeing that, try to put the hand on the grenade in the spot where it would block the flint to catch the wick?
Like basically putting
Yeah,
it
just
down
like palm the top of it. Yeah.
Make me an Arcana check just to get in there.
I will need a strength saving throw from Seth.
Come on, low number. Low number, big whammy.
14 for Arcana.
Okay. You cast Mage Hand and you get it towards the top of Seth's makeshift explosive.
Yeah, it's a 14
See what
for the
happens.
DC. You make it.
I'm sorry.
Actually, sorry. I also need it from Barbaros because it is actually a 20-foot square.
Oh fuck.
Barbaros, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Barbaros, you're gonna blow up because you can't back
I
away.
made a mistake. I made a mistake. 23. Actually, can I choose who it? Or let me see if I can choose who it
No,
affects.
I'm out of it too.
He made it. So,
made it.
Okay.
As all of this is happening, the stones around you erupt with vines and thorns and underbrush as it all wraps around you. But you're both able to rip through it. And Seth, you strike your flint and steel on the grenade or on the explosive at your belt, and you just look at Barbaros and wait. And wait. Why hasn't the damn thing gone off yet? And you look down and there's just this little fucking Mickey Mouse glove. Just...
Palm on the top of it.
Shame. I have more than one.
Jesus Christ. What is everybody doing as you watch Seth try to blow him and Barbaros up?
Waiting for him to make
watching.
another save.
Dane is watching. Amazing.
I
Belmer?
did what I could.
The nearest is gonna go forward.
Okay.
Yes. Let's hope you save.
I mean,
Please
we have
save.
to go through the tutorial.
We do,
for
but
to
let's make
do
sure
it
the
anyway.
grenade-toting individual is dealt with first, so we all don't just die.
In light events, most monsters don't use wisdom affecting abilities.
It's fair.
Give,
They
Okay,
give
you
it a
step into
shot.
the room. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. Is it gonna work? Nope, I gotta. $16.
16. The panels seem to try and coalesce into shapes, but they just maintain an abstract sense. You get slight visions of Endra and of your mother and of members of the Ceaseless Flame that you know, but nothing coherent comes out of it. And you're able to turn your focus onto Seth as he attempted to strike his flint and steel on the explosive on his left. Realizing it doesn't work as Henry has casted Mage Hand over it, blocking the fuse. He's now reaching for his right. Barbaros is backing away as vines erupt and slow his escape.
All right.
Shit, there's the
Listen.
entangle around him. Oh.
Yeah, it's difficult terrain, by the way.
Yeah.
Just dive. Just jump straight over and dive on him.
Yeah, I'm gonna. That's exactly what I'm gonna freaking like tackle him. Like,
All right.
like jump.
Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Okay. Let's see. Athletics.
This is going well.
It's all going well, man. Has since we started.
Can't have a singular
Mhm,
easy time.
No.
So
Closest
so
we
that
had
was,
was the food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that was a natural one.
we're doing great,
Yeah.
guys.
A vine tendril just goes right up your nose.
You
Oh,
go
no.
sprinting in your heavy armor straight towards Seth, and you go to leap at him. And as the vines are still erupting and trying to wrap around everything in their vicinity, one wraps around your waist and leg and pulls you down within range of him, just as he goes to spark the explosive on his hip.
Oh yeah,
And that's where we're going
Barbarossa's-
to pick up next time.
Ah. Gotta go. Ken, you need that full Nelson, and we need somebody else to come in there with the special beam cannon.
His special beam
no.
cannon.
Is that what you're gonna yell when you? Oh God!
Amazing.
Oh my
Amazing. I can't wait to see Seth just blow everybody up. It's going to be fun.
It's gonna be great.
To be fair, the second time around, I was planning on just blowing up a bunch of mirrors. But now enough people have pissed me off that we are all going to hell together.
To be fair, I didn't expect you to go full on fucking, Unabomber over here, man.
I mean, I was angry. Eventually,
was
punches
angry.
stopped working. We got other things. It's like,
Amazing.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you everybody for sticking with this, and we'll see you in 2 weeks for the stunning conclusion of the envy room to see if Seth blows everyone to hell, and hopefully everybody lives to go get whores on the next floor.
fuckers and blow you.
God, no.
I'm out of range.
Um,
Henry's out of range. Fane's out of range. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Half the
Yeah, it's
party
just-
makes it to the next floor. It's fine.
I'm fairly
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
the other two will be fine.
The other two.
Be fine.
You know,
Totally
Velnerith
fine.
and Barbaros are probably okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
So it's an
Yeah.
improvised explosive. It's
it's
not
fine.
your frag grenade, which is like scary explosive.
No, God, that would have killed.
Yeah, it'd kill you all.
Yep.
For sure. All right. Well, good night, everybody. Thank you very much for watching.
Bye.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Hell yeah.
Bye.
Bye.